Okay, in this video we are now going to UV map or put materials on our gate. So let's start with the gate here. So I'm going to select the gate and let's go into UV editing mode here. And let's go into face select and hit A. So now we've selected all our faces. So I've selected the gate, I've gone into edit mode, and I've gone into face select mode and pressed A to select all the faces here. And you can see the UVW map that we're given by default doesn't really match what we've got. So let's make a new one. Because this is basically the UV map for the cube that we started with, but now that we've morphed our shapes and stuff, this doesn't really work anymore. So let's go to Object Data Properties here on the right, which is the tab right above the materials. And let's go into UV Maps, and let's delete this UV map, and we're going to create a new one. So with all of these surfaces still selected, I'm now going to hit U to bring up the UV mapping menu, and let's try Smart UV Project. And click OK. And now we get something here on the left that looks pretty good. Now I think what I should have done in retrospect is made one post UV map it and then make an array of that. But there's nothing really wrong with this right here. So that looks great. So now what we'll do is, if we want to see what this looks like, we can open up an image and we can pick our post material here, and we could see what that looks like. We really don't need to, though. So yeah, I guess let's try that gate post, and we can open it, and we can just see. Now I'll zoom out with the mouse, and you can see that like this is what our material is, or what our UV mapping is going to look like. Now over here on the right, if I turn on viewport shading, I'm still not going to really see anything. I need to make a material to go. I still need to make a material. So let's go to the materials tab, and I've got a material on here already. Let me delete it. So I can't do that while I'm in edit mode. Great. So let me go into object mode. I'll tab into object mode, and I'll delete this material, and I'll create a new one here. And so I click the plus sign to make a new material slot, and now I'm going to click this to put a material in it, and I'll call it like gate post material .001. And for the base color, I'll pick an image texture, and then I'll go open up that gate post.jpg, that same image that I have over here on the left. I'll click open. And if I turn on viewport shading, which I did, which is a little thing that looks like a beach ball, now we can see that material has been UV mapped onto our post. Cool. All right, so I think what I'm going to do now is, I know that was fast, but let's pause it here. I'm going to stop recording, and then in the next video, what I'll do is go UV map the crossbeam.